What's up, everyone? Welcome to the
For Real Tho podcast
with Albert Cantu
and Davin Keeley.
Yay!
I swallowed the wrong way. I got
is it
stuck
because of the mustache?
It's because of Mr. Sniggles right here. I call him Mr. Sniggles.
It looks good though.
Do you like it?
Yeah, you look like Oates.
Yeah. So we are Hall & Oates today.
Yep.
You know, this is part of our Halloween thing. Just because the whole month we're gonna be dressing up as different characters. So this week you're getting Hall & Oates. There's special guests in the house.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How was that music? I love the way that music goes.
Oh yeah, let's go again.
Get it. All right, you gotta play the keyboard.
Oh yeah.
I can't go for that. No.
See, that's
I
great.
Can't go for that.
Do we make a good Hot Looks?
Yes. You know, so when I was little, when we were growing up, we were like, I think might have been in 5th grade. My mom had the record, the 45, and she would play that song over and over.
Well, the 45 is only one song, right?
It's only one song, though, but the needle would pick up on the record, go all the way to the top, and drop again to the beginning and start all over again. And it was just doing that the whole time.
Wow.
I hated the song. Now, today, of course, I really love it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it reminds me of my mom.
That's awesome.
So we're Hall & Oates today.
Yay!
So anyway, next week will be other characters. We're not going to tell you what it's going to be, but you know, we might have other special characters with us as well. Who knows? You never know. And I brought us our mics just in case we want to hang out and sing. But again, this is all just pretend. We're not really. These aren't real mics.
I'm a rich girl.
You're a rich girl, but you've gone too far. But you know it don't matter anyway.
You can rely on your old man's money. You can rely on your old man's money.
It's a bitch girl.
Bitch girl.
Do you know that? I don't remember.
No, it's okay.
Okay, hold on. I got to push. We got some special stuff.
Yeah, we have some really special news.
Wait. Let me get to it right now. Hold on. Before you even get to it, I've got to get this thing going because it is a spectacular news. Very spectacular.
Ready for the countdown?
Hold on. I'm going to get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Okay, guys. So we actually, in the last couple days, we reached 1 million views.
1 million views!
So
yes.
I'm afraid of this.
We're going to pop it. Here we go. Go. Oh! You got to turn the bottom. High five, man. 1 million. But we have to thank you guys for getting us to that point, because without you guys, we'd still be at 1 or 2.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
At this. I love this little confetti here. Look at this.
So I was doing it the wrong way.
We were supposed to go together same time.
I know, sorry.
We didn't reherse this, so
yeah, you can't rehearse it.
We can't. It's a one-time thing.
I hope we don't have to clean this up.
Well, we will have to.
But we wanted to thank everybody because we started the podcast in February and we hit 1 million views, which is really great.
Yeah, that's a really, really good. And we have over 1,100, or I think, no, how much?
1,300.
Oh, 1,300 subscribers already.
Yeah.
So think about that. Like when we first started, I remember we were like I think we were only at 90. We were like at 80 something.
We couldn't break the 100.
Yeah, and we kept telling people, "Hey, go follow us, follow us." And now we're at 1,300, and it hasn't even been a year. It's only been, I don't know, I can't do the math on that. 8 months.
They always say like with like YouTube, it's like a slow start.
Is that what it is?
And then if we could just keep this up, like you never know how far it could go.
Yeah. And look, and listen, with this many viewers, this many views, and of course, obviously this many followers, we really want to really highlight more local businesses here. And this is an amazing
announcement.
Another announcement. So this is also an opportunity for us to tell you guys, like if you have a business and you want to help or you want to advertise with it, you got to give us a call. So we'd love to have you on our show. You can come on as a sponsor or contributor, and we can talk about your business. But speaking about your business, I want to be all up in your business, and that's our new show that's going to be coming out pretty soon.
So we came up with the idea. So ForRealThoPod is the only thing that we're doing on this channel, but we're going to expand that and do another show per week where you go business to business and talk with local business owners and what they have to offer. Can you tell us like a little bit more about that?
Of course. So what we plan on doing is we don't want to do like these interview sides. We're not going to make anybody that owns a business have to sit and talk about their business. I'm going to tell your story, but I do want to talk with you and learn a little bit more about what your business is, how it came to be, what the history is behind it, why you're in San Antonio, how great it's doing, and be able to kind of share that with the viewers who are watching. So I've already got a couple of them lined up. We've got Dave Andrews' company, which is a food truck. We got Cluck's Truck, which is another food truck. And then I just got a call the other day, actually, a friend of mine, I forgot about this guy, but he actually fixes shoes. So if you have boots and shoes that you need new soles on it.
Cobbler?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
They redo they repurpose the soles, the heels, and all that stuff.
That's such an awesome process.
So I'm gonna this video I think will be awesome because he wants us to kind of highlight his business, and so I said I'll be all up in your business.
Yes.
And I bought some shoes. Did I show you those shoes? Yeah, I showed them to you. I bought them from the thrift store. Those leather shoes.
The zipper.
Yes. They're leather shoes. They're amazing shoes, but they do need new soles on them. So I'm going to take those shoes over there. We'll do a before and after, but we'll talk about his business. It's a family-owned business. It's really cool. They've been in business for a long time. So again, Up in Your Business is coming out pretty soon. Can't wait to share that with y'all, but that's going to be another way for us to really get out there and kind of really talk about you guys and make you guys the stars of this show.
That's awesome. So let's talk about Halloween really quick.
You want to talk about Halloween, or you want to talk? I really wanted to talk about this thing that's happening with.
You're right. I actually wanted to talk about what's happening in Las Vegas.
Yes.
So
you too.
So my feed just went like crazy on like
so did mine.
Social media where they're like, check out.
Yes.
Like from the outside, but now we can see the inside of the new Sphere Arena in Las Vegas.
Yes.
I guess it's on the Strip too, right?
Yes. So it's actually not on the Strip.
It isn't. Okay.
No, this Sphere is the latest thing that is out in Las Vegas now. It's actually going to be used as a lot of things, not only for just concerts, but also for DJs. Ooh. They can have DJs that could set up in there. They can have displays that get set up in there. Right now, there's this thing called it's like, almost like the planetarium almost.
Holy
but they're
crap.
talking about the Earth. You can actually go in there and you can buy tickets. It's $169 for a ticket.
That's not that bad.
Not too bad
for that kind of experience.
But you go in there and you're greeted by robots. They have robots that greet you there, talk to you, and then you're taken into the auditorium where you're going to get this 360-degree visual effect.
Can you show them a little bit about it?
So they opened up on September 29th, September 29th of this year, and they're opening it up with U2. U2 is now considered a Las Vegas residency here. They're doing 25 shows, so they're here all the way through mid-September.
Yeah, because they're visuals.
Yeah, but take a look at this. Like, this is amazing. Look at everybody just going,
That's a huge screen on the inside.
Yes. So U2 is the first act that they're using here as part of the residency. But people are just in my mind, I think to myself, like, would I go see the show? Would I be really paying attention to the band, or would I just be looking at at the visuals the whole time, you know? But I think this is really, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is, but I wanted to show you just this one because this one I think is really cool looking. So they kind of have the ball turn around. Oh, can I turn off the sound?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, there we go.
All right, let's check this out.
Yeah, so take a look at this. I mean, what I love about this is that it's just everything that's what they're calling it 4D technology. So it's a little bit different. But
fourth dimension, I guess.
It's fourth dimension physical effects is what they're calling it. And so it almost makes you feel like you're, like in this case, you're going to be entering this abyss, so to speak, up on the screen. But it's really going around the entire dome. And so you feel like you're flying through
That's
this
what's
thing.
weird about
It's
this.
so cool.
Because like, you know how like when you see concert, like you're at the concert, but you film it with your phone.
Exactly.
It's not the same experience.
No.
I wonder how it feels to be in there watching that all around you.
I bet you it's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so let me just kind of tell you what
sold out.
It has. Yes. So this particular dome, the Sphere, it was originally a partnership between Madison Square Garden and the Venetian. Well, somehow, some way, they kind of something happened and the partnership, somebody else ended up buying it out. So they no longer call it MSG Sphere. They dropped the MSG. Now it's just the Sphere, but it seats 18,600 people.
That's great.
It has 16K resolution on the screens. That's just amazing. And then, of course, it's all wrapped around, and it's got LED source, which is beamforming and wave field technology, along with that 4DK physical effects. The whole thing. Guess how much the whole thing costs to build?
Can I
Take a guess. Take a guess.
600 million.
$1.2 billion.
No wonder they didn't want any part of it.
Yeah, $1.2 billion. It measures 366 feet high by 516 feet wide. So this is a major dome. It's there are speakers in there. Guess how many speakers are in there?
There's 60,000.
No, 167,000 speakers in this thing. So I can't even imagine what that sound is like. It's like, it's got to be just overwhelming. But anyway, this was something that they mentioned back in 2018. And then in 2019, they started the construction, but COVID
Pandemic,
happened. So it kind of really delayed it. It was supposed to open back in 2021. But because of COVID and everything else, it kind of got set back. So they opened on September 29th of this year with U2 as the resident band that's going to be in there for the next 25
I don't
shows.
like U2.
U2 kind of pissed a lot of people off.
Oh, actually, okay.
So a lot of people talked about that.
Yes.
They were pissed off about the fact that what they did.
Especially with iTunes. This was maybe like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Basically, like they had an agreement with Apple, and everybody that has had an iPhone within the last 10 years knows exactly what I'm talking about. Their album, which was not a really good album,
I didn't like
was
it.
automatically on everybody's phone, and you couldn't delete it. So it's like, I feel like they forever have a grudge against. They thought it was going to be like a big impact, but it was actually like the worst thing to look at that.
I just think it's just so amazing.
Imagine being like the graphic
Look at
designer.
that. I love the eyeball. They have a new one now. Right now, they have the Halloween pumpkin today because we're in the middle of October. But it's large. It's like one of the largest venues that's ever been made. So this is like history.
I want to go now.
I want to go too. I just want to go just for the visual, just because I want to take a look at it. Look at that. So they even have a thing where they make it look like the sun is coming up in the morning and it's setting in the afternoon. I mean, they just really have thought of some really great visuals. Of course, the only place to do this, of course, Las Vegas, like basketball.
Yeah. See, that's amazing.
That's a really cool thing. So.
There's just so much you can do with it.
Okay, so I want to talk about, just real quickly, guess how much the tickets are
for U2?
For U2.
For the residency, right?
For the residency, so they're going to get paid.
To be in there.
They're getting paid $1 million per show, regardless if they sell out or not.
What?
$1 million per show. So
the visuals are doing all the work.
They don't even have to sell a hoodie. A U2.
No.
What is it? Octune? Is that what the name of this whole thing is? So each ticket can range anywhere between $400.
Okay.
And I saw the highest price tickets. I went in there to see, like, how much would the highest price ticket? The highest price ticket is about $8,500.
Holy! You don't want to be in the front though.
No, it's way in the back though. That's the crazy thing. It's way to the back because you're going to get more of the scenery around you. So the further back you are, the more expensive it becomes.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, $8,000, $8,500. That's more. I don't know what Beyonce is selling her tickets for, but I know her show's pretty visual as well, and Taylor Swift as well.
Yeah.
And speaking of them, of course, they're getting ready to release their concerts onto the movie screens at Santikos. Yeah. So now you can buy a ticket to go see the Beyonce concert at Santikos, and it's expensive. It's $22.
What did you call it? The Renaissance Tour.
The Renaissance Tour. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about. The what is this here? The scariest movies of all time. We got to get our spooky stuff.
Oh yeah. So this is the top 10 scariest horror movies of all time?
The top 10.
Okay, we haven't looked at this yet because you found this article.
Yes.
So
I never started that. It's okay.
it's okay.
14 minutes.
So I'm going to make a guess. So horror movie. Do you think this is like family? Oh, no, this is Rotten Tomatoes.
This is Rotten Tomatoes. This is their top 10 scariest films
Sometimes
of all
they're
time.
different when it comes to like lists. Do you think it is Halloween? Do you think that it's that generic, like the 1970 whatever?
I'm going to say I'm always going to go for The Exorcist because I think people always talk about The Exorcist being the most scary. So let me just tell you.
What's an oddball do you think is in here? I would say Insidious.
Insidious. Why would you say that was? Why would you say that was an oddball? I thought that was
In a
really
top
scary.
10 list?
Yeah, I think Insidious was scary.
Okay, I don't want to look at it. It says
It's already saying it. It's already saying
it, right? Do you think it?
It, yeah, it could be. I think it would be on here. Okay, so let's just go back and talk about these things. Let me first off ask you: are you a horror movie buff at all? Do you like horror movies?
It's funny because my dad doesn't like horror, but he likes gore, like torture stuff. So I grew up like more around like Hostel and
I remember Hostel. That was gory.
Very like the deaths are interesting and stuff like that, rather than just like jump scares.
Like Saw.
Yeah, like original Saw, not like because it got played. They have 10 movies of that. That's probably on this.
What
list
about Final Destination? Was that?
Oh, but that's more teen movie.
But it was gory. I thought it was pretty gory.
Kind of gory, yeah. I mean, did we talk about that? Like the logs and then the airplane and the roller coaster.
I remember watching it and I was freaking out. It really scared me. I don't know why the very first cut because it's
real.
Movies, it seemed real. Like those logs coming off, the guy dying with at the doing weights.
Oh
like
my gosh! And then the sword.
Yes. So all of that kind of freaked me out. But you're right; those are not. I don't know if those are considered. Those are to me more gory.
Or Halloween movies.
Yeah, Halloween movies. Okay, so
I'm gonna say Halloween's number one, and my random pick is gonna be Insidious being on this list.
Okay, so let's go. Here we go. Number 10.
Is number 10 on the bottom?
Number 10's on the bottom.
Okay, Okay, so I was sort of right. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your outlier? Like, what do you think is on the list that you want people? I would say Hocus Pocus too.
No, I don't think Hocus Pocus is not scary. It's not scary to me.
Give it this didn't say scary.
It did. It's at top 10 scariest. Scary.
I'm gonna still say.
Where's
Insidious.
my scary sounds? Scary, like that. That's not scary. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, like that. That's scary. That's scary.
It sounds scary.
Okay, so number 10.
All right, so it.
Did you like it?
Loved it.
I loved it too.
I even liked the second one.
I thought the second one was amazing too.
Oh yeah, okay,
I loved
good,
it. Okay,
good,
so
good.
So we agree on that one.
I liked it more
10.
than the actual
Number
original.
10 should make it.
I was right.
Insidious.
Wow.
Insidious. Oh, James Wan. I think he makes great
Wow.
scary movies.
That's great. I'm glad it made the. I actually didn't know it was on.
You didn't know?
I didn't. Well, we haven't seen this list.
Okay, that's right. Okay, you're right. Well, you're right.
That's great. So yours. What's your outlier?
Conjuring.
Oh, okay.
I think The Conjuring.
Okay.
Because I was scared by The Conjuring.
What number do you think it is? 3?
1.
Number 1.
I think the first one was real scary.
Okay, let's
I
go.
think number 2 was scary too because with the nun was crazy.
Okay.
But number 2, I think
Scariest,
the first one.
though.
I think the first one was Conjuring.
Okay.
The first Conjuring.
Let's try
Okay,
it.
so here we go. Coming in at number 8 is
Sinister was good.
Sinister. That's
Yeah,
a
Ethan
good one too.
Yes.
That one freaked me out.
Okay.
That one freaked me out a lot. I don't know if you watched it or not, but it's really, really gory. It's not gory, but it's very, very creepy.
Oh. Okay.
And they find those old cassettes and they're running reels.
Oh, I remember that. No, I remember
keeps
that scene.
showing up.
Yes.
Yes,
That is
So this
creepy.
is a really. So if you haven't gone to
famous.
see, if you haven't seen, send it. Like this is a good time to start watching all the scary movies for the month of October.
Write
Right?
this stuff down.
Write it down. You want to see Sinister because it was really, really good.
Okay, what else
Really
we
well
got?
done. Here we go. Coming in at number 7
Conjure-
is
Okay, Halloween.
Halloween. Every Halloween trailer.
Yeah. So, but they're specifically saying 1978. The
So
original.
listen, the original. I went to see the original when I was a kid at the movies. I was 7 years old.
How
It was scary.
with your mom?
Yeah, my mom took us. And there was only one scene where I
Did it
remember.
scar you?
So get this, like my mom would be sitting here, right, and then it would be me, my sister, and my brother, or sometimes or my brother on this side, right. But there was a part in here where the lady's chichis are showing. They had like she's gonna have sex with her boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
And she takes off her blouse and her chichis are there. And I remember my mom putting her arms out trying to cover our eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like that, like. She's like this, and I'm like, I'm trying to see. I see chichas. Las chichiwangas.
Chichiwanga.
Las chichiwangas. So anyway, I remember seeing
That's
this
what
at
you
the
remember.
movies. I remember
Okay.
seeing this, and it was scary. I was terrified. Okay, so here we go. Coming in at number 6 is
Oh, okay.
Oh, The Ring.
That came out when I was in elementary. I was in the 5th grade when that came out.
I seen parts of it. I don't think I've seen the whole thing from beginning to
I
end.
think the Japanese, the actual version is like very, because Japanese horror is freaky. Have you seen some of it?
I've seen some of them, and they do a pretty good job.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Have you ever seen the zombie movie called
Yes,
the Busan? Train to Busan?
Yeah.
You got to see that. If you haven't seen that, go to Netflix, or I'm not
It's
sure
on
where
Netflix.
it's at. Train to Busan is a Japanese movie. Zombies. It's creepy.
Yeah,
It's really
that
good.
was a good one.
Okay.
All right, number 5.
Number 5, Texas Chainsaw
Okay,
Massacre. That's
original.
cult classic.
Yeah.
Cult classic. I think that the latest one that they came out with, the most newest one on Netflix,
Okay.
is really good. And it's super gory. Your dad will love
He
it.
probably has seen it.
He
Is
probably
it the
has.
one from 20 years ago or
No,
like
no,
recent?
no. This literally came out like a year or 2 years
Oh,
ago,
okay.
and it's really super gory.
Ooh,
Tell him to watch it; he'll like it. Okay, I can see how that made the list. The Shining coming in at number 4.
Scary? I don't think so.
I watched it when I was a little kid as well.
Yeah.
We went to the movies to go see this.
I think it's more of like a mind. scary
it
in a
was.
way.
It's very Stephen King-ish.
Yes.
It's very
like topsy turvy.
Yes. So, but I mean, it's okay. Coming in at number 3, the top 3. Oh, The
I said
Conjuring.
3.
No, I was saying coming in
You
at number 3.
you said 1.
This is the first
No,
one.
I remember I always said it was going to be 3.
You just said you meant Conjuring Part 3.
Oh, okay.
I
I've
meant-
never seen any of them.
What?
No, I've never seen any of them.
What is your problem? Why do you hate them?
I don't really like horror
This is
that
another
much.
James Wan movie.
I like
he
James
makes
Wan.
great stuff.
He does.
I will tell you The Nun, which is like a spin-off of this.
Yeah.
Tank.
Annabelle,
that was terrible.
too, is a
Annabelle
spin-off.
was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked Annabelle, but number 1 was good.
Okay, so
I mean, this
so what's
first
going to be
was-
Friday the 13th might be number
Oh,
1.
here we go. Who do you think is number 2?
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. I'm gonna say. Oh man, that's good.
That's a good one, right?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I think that's
Or-
number 2.
Okay, I don't know.
Halloween's already been okay. Let's see.
Hereditary.
Oh, that's a great movie. Have you seen it?
Yes, it's terrible.
You didn't like it?
No.
No, when her head gets okay, yeah, that's kind of graphic.
Remember when
right?
she does that?
She's
doing that in the movie when she gets possessed or whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, does that scare you?
Yeah. Yeah, because
What happens to her head? What do you mean?
when she's throwing up because she has a peanut allergy and she gets decapitated.
The little girl gets decapitated?
That's like the biggest part in the movie. You didn't see that?
I watched the whole movie
No,
and I thought it was terrible.
No, you need to watch it again. It's
It's funny because my son says he thought it was pretty good.
Oh, it's really good.
And my brother said
You
it was
should
pretty good.
watch it again. Like, to be honest, that's my dad says this is his favorite movie of the last like 10 years.
Really? Okay, maybe I do need to watch it again because I
you
was
need to pay
bored.
more attention because like what this director Ari Aster,
Yeah.
if you look in the background of the movie, that's where he really shines. You'll
Yeah.
see things in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's like little what do
have
they
to
call
pay
them? Easter
attention.
eggs. They call them Easter eggs.
Where
Where
you,
like
where you could see the mom.
you
in the
find
back.
things that are
exactly. You have to
like
watch
little-
it 2 times.
Okay.
So number 1 is going to be.
I say The
Friday-
Exorcist.
Friday. Oh, okay. You might be right.
I say The Exorcist.
You're gonna. I'm surprised Friday the 13th isn't on there.
You're saying Friday the 13th? I just want to know
It's
who's going
not.
to win here.
It's not. It's gonna be The Exorcist.
No, you got to pick another movie because I don't want to. You can't be tied with me. I already
What
said The
would be
Exorcist.
scariest. That's the scariest movie of all time. The Exorcist.
No, I thought you said Hocus Pocus.
No, that's probably the biggest Halloween movie. Everybody like
Oh yeah, okay. Casper. You're gonna say Casper.
Casper. You
Here we
hated
go.
that.
I saw this at the movies too when I was little. My mom took
What?
us to the movies to go see
Why
this.
would you?
This I don't. When did this come out? This would have been
70, 75,
75. So
73. You did not see this in the movie.
I went to the movies to go see this.
How old were you?
I would have been 3. 2. I would have been 2. My mom took us to the movies
That
to see
explains a lot.
it. It does, right? The Exorcist creeped me out. Now, if I look at it today, not so much.
Yeah.
You look at it now. So I hear.
Well, they thought it. Yeah, I know what you're about to say.
What?
So, like on the set, a lot of like creepy stuff was happening. So
Yeah.
everybody thought it was like a cursed, kind of like the Blair Witch Project, where
Yeah.
people didn't that was before like pre-internet. So we're like, is this real? Should I even be watching this?
When the Blair Witch Project came out, everybody thought that was so real, right? Remember,
Yeah.
they thought that was real footage.
Found
and they
footage.
Yeah, they really did a great job. That was the first time you got a chance to be behind the lens, right?
Yeah, it's like
to
a home
see it.
movie-ish.
So it was, and it took off, right? Then all of a sudden you get the paranormal activities that were coming out, later on. So that was really great. Here's what I was going to say, though. There's a remake of The Exorcist that just got released.
I heard it's terrible.
And I heard it's terrible.
Yeah.
They said, how do you screw up a reboot of The Exorcist?
It's
they added
even
two
worse.
people.
Yeah, it's
two possessed girls or whatever.
I heard a review where basically the studio spent $400 million for the rights, and it flopped. And because they were going to do a trilogy or something like that.
Yeah.
But because of the writer's strike, like the review was like, this is almost like ChatGPT came up with the synopsis.
And I guess they thought it was cool because they were also bringing back the original actor from this one.
They
which is
said
the
that it
mom.
was just a short cameo.
Oh, was
So
it just
like,
a short cameo?
It's such a. I don't know
I
why they
didn't
mess
even know
up
that.
horror all the time. It like just make it fun. Stop. Don't make it like so serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't take it too seriously. But like, if you're gonna do it, The Exorcist, like it's got to be good.
Yeah.
It can't just be mediocre, which it looks like it was.
And I watched another movie called The Pope's Exorcist.
I heard that's terrible too.
I watched it and it was okay. It wasn't great.
It was just a bunch of jump scares.
I see, and I'm all about the jump scares.
I hate jump scares.
I jump all the time.
Yeah, but
I spill my popcorn. I've done it all.
But it's cheap. That's like a cheap thrill. Like,
Yeah, that's what I like.
doesn't- Oh, you really?
Yeah, I like to be. I want the scenes to be very quiet, and they're kind of walking through, and then all of a sudden it's here.
Oh, okay.
And it's mostly just the sounds that they're using.
See, that's what I don't like. I like writing when it comes to like. I like being invested rather than being startled.
Oh, see, now I want to be startled.
Okay.
I don't want to be invested.
So that
I don't
movie's
want to
more
use
for
my
you.
brain. I don't want to have to think
really?
about.
Oh,
That's why some of my favorite movies are Dumb and Dumber and Tommy Boy.
Okay, that tells a lot. Fat guy and a little coat. I wonder where that is.
I was gonna say, you know what? Also, I remember when I was little, we watched Poltergeist. That came out at the movies.
Oh, that should have been on here too.
Poltergeist was creepy too. So.
There he is. That from that?
Yeah. That's
There
it.
he.
You seen it?
Yeah.
You saw the new version.
No, I saw the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was another one where a lot of the actors died, and they died a weird way. Like little girl died.
Oh no.
The little boy
you're
died.
right.
The sister died. Like there has been some crazy things that
Wow.
happened after that movie. So
Interesting.
it's very cool. But yeah, this is great. So anyway, happy Halloween. I know we're not in Halloween yet, but happy Halloween month. It's the month of October. We're going to keep dressing up for you guys. We're going to be here back next week with a whole new set of characters.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be fun. In the meantime, let me get my guitar. We will see you guys
Next week.
next week. Get it, Daryl.
I can't go for that.
Oh,
No can do.
I can't go for that. Can y'all go for this?